Alright, we got the gang here. Welcome to Saturday Skate.
My name's Liz.
You got a pretty dope board there. You want to tell us about it?
I got a few friends. Got Ricky. We have Ricardo. And I tried do a little paint tie-dye thing.
So Liz, we're gonna do some wrong answers only here.
Okay.
And I want to hear what you got. What color is a carrot?
American cheese.
What year is it?
Big toe.
Luke, I am.
Chiropractor.
What's your greatest fear?
Trees.
What should I have for dinner tonight?
Tall people.
Pineapple on pizza or pizza on pineapple?
Roofing.
What's 2 plus 2?
Rocks.
What do you think this is? A hotel?
Cars.
What would be a great Happy Meal toy?
Razor blades.
Where are you from?
Russia.
Do you have anything else for the skate gang or any aspiring skate gang members?
Don't be dumb.
Hello, my name is Gavin. I ride a ripstick because I'm a pleb.
If you could only eat one type of berry, what kind of berry would you eat?
I don't know. It would probably be like strawberries.
True.
Yeah.
Okay, it's a good choice. I like strawberries.
Yeah,
I had
good.
a strawberry banana shake for lunch. That's pretty good. Hey Mira. So Mira, what is the name of your board?
This lovely lady here is Jenny.
Nice.
She's kind of scuffed up because I'm
okay.
rough with her, but that's okay.
Why is she named Jenny?
I name basically every mode of transportation I have, and I just named the first word that pops into my head.
So you got a pretty sick board. Let me zoom in on that there. You got some sick stuff going on here.
Everything on here is hand drawn. Took me 2 months because I kept procrastinating, and I was gonna seal it in, but the original's in Sharpie, so I had to paint over it. But that's me.
Oh, nice. Name on the bottom of the board. That's
yeah.
sick.
And Squidward. There's the tongue guy.
Boy, I like the tongue
There's
guy.
this lady. I did this a long time ago, but
Nice.
I printed everything out. Oh, there's the Manny. But I printed everything out and I scribbled on the back, and you put it on there, and then you write on it, and then it prints, and then I painted it. And there's
like
also
it.
a face.
What's your favorite kind of tree and why?
The trees they're real fat, and they have a lot of branches, so you can climb them and get to the top and scare your entire family.
If you had to drink one juice for the rest of your life, what would it be?
There's this Minute Maid berry juice. It's amazing.
Nice.
The only thing I need.
All right, we got our next skate/biker gang member here. What's your name?
Allison.
We want to hear wrong answers only. What color is a carrot?
Blue.
What year is it?
Death.
Luke, I am.
Your mom.
What's your greatest fear?
Hitting a wall.
What should I have for dinner tonight?
A wall.
Pineapple on pizza or pizza on pineapple?
A queen.
What's 2 plus 2?
385.
What do you think this is, a hotel?
A volleyball.
What would be a great Happy Meal tour?
A tree.
And where are you from?
Outer space.
I'm Dylan.
If you could commit any crime, what would it be?
Oh, easy. Money laundering.
Okay, so why and how.
Probably buy like a business to make it a cover business, like one of those mattress stores that nobody's ever inside.
If you could compare 2020 to any character, fictional or non-fictional, what would you compare it to?
Probably Gollum from Lord of the Rings.
Why is that?
It's kind of like bipolar
True.
and disgusting.
Yeah.
Died.
Are you gonna be okay?
No, I'm not.
I'm so sorry. Pray for Liz, everybody. Pray for Liz. 2020.
So today was another fun day, Saturday skating, and I hope you guys had a fun time watching this as well. And obviously we always want more and more people to come hang out with us and be a part of this and just chill and hang out on these Saturdays. But there's one thing I want to leave with you guys, and I think it's something that's important for us to remember throughout our life in general, because we're going to face times in our lives when we feel like God's not there, that he's not there, and we can't feel his presence. And that's the farthest thing from the truth, is God is always there, but sometimes he's quiet and we can't see what he's doing in the background. You know, think of this story in the Gospels when John the Baptist, who happened to be a relative of Jesus, was put into prison. He was arrested, put into prison for basically paving the way for Jesus and sharing the gospel with people and knowing who Jesus was. And he got put into prison for that because the Romans and whatnot, they thought that he was a threat to their society and everything that goes along with that. But something interesting happens is when Jesus finds out that John the Baptist was arrested and put into prison, Jesus went the opposite way. Jesus went to Capernaum and he started his ministry. And so John was kind of upset about this when he heard about it, so he sent his followers to ask Jesus, are you really the Messiah? Are you really the one that God has sent to save us? And Jesus told these disciples, he said, look at all of this I've done already. Look at all the people I've healed. The good news is being preached about God's love. Look at all this goodness that I'm doing. And go tell John that, yes, I'm the one that God sent to save you. And so his disciples went back and they went and told John this, and John was fine, and he ended up being martyred and killed. And so what we can learn from the story, though, is that just because we don't know what Jesus is doing, we don't know what God is doing, doesn't mean that he's not working in our lives. John didn't know what Jesus was doing. He had to find out for himself, and he had to have people come and tell him what Jesus was doing. And so in a lot of ways, that's our life. Sometimes we can't see what God's doing. We can't see what Jesus is doing in our life, and we don't understand, and we think, wow, are good things really happening? Because we can't see them. And Jesus wants us to know that even though you can't see what's going on, you don't know the goodness that is happening, Jesus is still working. God is still working. And so there's one thing I want you to remember from this Saturday, is remember this. Just because Jesus is quiet doesn't mean he's absent. Jesus is still there. He's still working in us. He's still working around us, and goodness is happening. Good things are happening, and his good news is being preached. And even when we don't feel like he's there and we can't see what's going on, we need to remind ourselves he's still there and he's still working. His plan is perfect. And sometimes we don't need to know every single detail because he's got that figured out. But we just need to be obedient and trust in him. So I hope you guys remember, just because God is quiet, just because Jesus is quiet, doesn't mean he's absent in your life. And so I hope you guys had a fun Saturday. I hope that was encouraging, and I hope we can begin to see the goodness that Jesus is doing in our lives. So I love you guys. Thanks for hanging out with us this Saturday. See you next week.